started 5 minutes ago. Okay. Let's watch it. Holy shit, let's watch it. Okay, go. Oh my god, you're right. Thank you. Okay, let me enlarge it and let's listen.
To her, the changing world is but a canvas to master, and the unknown is merely a matter of time. But there lies a question even she, with all her intellect, cannot solve. The Emenator.
Oh my god, she's so pretty.
Number 83 of the Genius Society.
Why am I so obsessed with her?
The solitary waves theory, founder of the simulated universe.
I love
and
all the
master
themes
of
about
the
her.
Herta space station. The ultimate mystery lies in how one person could embody such monumental accomplishments, and what kind of extraordinary beauty could render even these accomplishments pale in comparison. Today
love
on
her.
Keeping Up with Star Rail, we uncover the brilliance of the remarkable Madame Herta.
I love the kitty. I love how they made her a witch and they put a black cap.
Accomplishments pale in comparison? You're talking about the Emenator of erudition here. A woman of unmatched intellect.
Right.
Nothing can outshine her brilliance. Why the sudden toxicity? Do you have a need to prove something? Just admit it. If she didn't expect the principle of first come, first served thing, the great Madame Herta would have become an Emenator of beauty long ago with...
How many personality can she hit herself? Bro, I thought it was just some acting. But every bot have a personality? Did she just create them to look like her? But in reality, they're not her? That is so weird. Or are they phase of her? I thought that they are them, but the real her to control them. Yeah, they did mention Emenator of Beauty. Holy shit. Idonescence. Yeah, she is the best.
Thing. The great Madame Herta would have become an Emenator of beauty long ago, with beauty as dazzling
Oh no, that is just a joke. That is just a joke. Yeah, she's just as beautiful.
as her talent.
Trying for
Wait,
small.
there are two more
No,
versions
actually,
of
not
me.
me.
Just as
I don't have a
cute.
chibi model, sadly.
Am I in heaven?
It's just a figure of speech.
Hmm?
My bad. This program is sponsored by the illustrious Madame Herta. Our thanks
Ooh.
also go to the automatic compliment puppet she provided, ensuring we capture the full scope of her genius and beauty.
So
Beauty
interesting.
coming after genius? That's unacceptable. Redo that line. I like it just the way it is. Don't touch it. Wow, these two versions of me are so bad-tempered. So irresistibly captivating.
Somebody save me. All right, let's dive right into the main topic. The Herta is an ice character following the path of erudition, a peerless genius with
Bro, I'm having like an existential crisis. So she made them to all have different personalities. Bro, what's in her brain?
breathtaking beauty who specializes in using magic to unleash massive attacks.
Ooh, Polka behind her.
Magic?
Okay, that is funny. That is actually funny. They actually put Polka Kakamon. Oh, the little Easter egg. Okay, that was good.
Isn't she a scientist?
What's so strange about that? Magic is simply science yet to be discovered, and the pinnacle of
True.
science is magic. Thus, the
MPD?
great scientist Madame
Maybe,
Herta
yeah.
is without a doubt also a
Like, you know, they tell you the difference between a genius and crazy, manic is one hair or whatever it is. Like, there's just a very, very small difference. It's only one step away.
magician.
Playable Polka would be the death of us. I would actually not see a single person pulling for her. The fucker is a serial killer. Like, actually a serial killer.
It's Magic Girl Herta. I'm done for.
Now I understand. What an ingenious concept.
I think she's
Madame
split her
Herta
personalities,
mixes
yeah.
humans.
Oh, we're definitely gonna have
The
playable Skrillium at some
Herta
point.
wields magic with
But not
effortless
yet.
elegance, dealing ice damage to one
We're still building with him.
designated enemy. With her skill, the Herta deals ice
Big
damage
brain,
to one
big
enemy,
brain.
then deals damage again to those
Wah
hit by
wah.
this use of the skill and their adjacent targets. This effect can spread one extra time.
Okay.
You should be overwhelmed with gratitude. Having a true genius open the gates of knowledge for you is a rare opportunity.
Get
And
out.
to be graced with even a single glance from the beautiful Madame Herta?
Bro, what the fuck? But how egotistical she is. That even her copies are like, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. What?
It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Madame Herta, I beg you, use that skill on me.
You Living soul
I mean, yes,
would
we
make
did know,
such a
but like,
demand.
it's still kind of surprising.
Forget I said anything. Using her ultimate, the Herta's attacks increase for several turns, and she deals ice damage to all enemies. Once it ends, the Herta takes action again and gains 1 stack of inspiration.
Oh, okay. They did not explain that
While
in the
possessing
live stream.
inspiration, the Herta wants you to hear her out. She plans to upgrade her skill. Consuming 1 stack, the Herta unleashes her enhanced skill, dealing more damage on top of her skill's damage. A genius's talent stands out.
Is that considered a follow-up attack? I still did not see anybody addressing it. I guess because it wasn't addressed, then it's not.
Often an essay length.
Man, if that was a follow-up attack, can you imagine the Ahav Blessing in the simulated universe? Oh, that shit will be wild.
When an enemy enters battle or becomes the primary target of the
And the
Herta's
movement.
skill or enhanced skill, they are afflicted with interpretation.
Right.
At the start of each wave, she applies
Just
multiple
enhanced, yeah.
interpretation stacks on one random target,
Just like Sealy. Almost kind of, sort of. Yeah, just like Sealy.
prioritizing
She's gonna have one name,
elite or
Skibbity.
rare
Oh my
enemies.
god, I would love that.
Based on the number of interpretation stacks on the primary target, the Herta's enhanced skill does higher damage to both the primary target and other enemies. If there are at least 2 Air Edition characters in the team, the damage multiplier of the enhanced skill is increased further.
Okay, it makes me think that if you put her with Argenty, it might not be the best. But if you put her with follow-up character, it might be better. She does not break. She doesn't break. So we really can't say that the Herta is better for Himiko, because Himiko you need to put 3 breaks. Then I'm just wanting to get, ooh, how's that going for you? But if you put her, I mean she doesn't break weakness, because for Himiko you need to break weakness. But if you do enough damage, then the small little Herta might be a little bit more useful. Since it's less than 50%, I believe she will do her kuru-kuru.
Intelligent people
Oh,
naturally
okay,
get twice the
real
results with half the
plays.
effort.
When an enemy leaves the field,
It's the
or
ones
is
we
defeated,
made- it's the friends we made
interpretation is transferred
along
to
the
another
way.
target, prioritizing elite or rare enemies.
Right.
After unlocking the trace aloofly honest, allies
Okay, that makes sense. Because that was one of my biggest questions in the live stream. How would she know which one to transform the ult to? Because her ult will transform those stacks to someone, to an enemy. But how would she know which enemy to transform to? Okay, that's why. It's based on a hierarchy. I thought the hierarchy was based on HP or based on attack. So it's just based on who's elite, who's boss, who's mob. Okay, got it.
attacks
Makes
apply
sense.
1 interpretation stack to every enemy.
But how would that transform for Apocalyptic Shadow? Wait, how would that even transform for Apocalyptic Shadow? Like, let's say there's Kafka. It would transform to Kafka herself? But like, if you transform it to Kafka herself, it would be very counterproductive. Because Kafka does not have any weakness and you need to break the other enemies first before you transform it to Kafka. So how would that, for example, translate? Okay, let's say not Kafka, for example. Let's say anybody else, really. Like Fantilia, yeah, I can see that. But like, how would that transform? Interesting.
Hit.
Smashable alert. She's
Each
adorable.
target hit in an attack restores
Either
a
than
fixed
Herta,
amount of
Himiko,
energy
and the Herta
to
team.
the
Yeah,
Herta.
that is gonna be the new ruler for what's it called? Absolutely, it's gonna be the new ruler for Pure Fiction. I'm only worried what kind of Pure Fiction are we gonna deal with.
If the target has full interpretation stacks,
Argenty,
when
yeah,
she
you
uses
need
her
Sparkle.
enhanced skill,
Correct, they are
she'll do
very
more
skill
damage
hungry.
until the skill ends.
But that would be problematic because I think Herta is really made for Sunday than Sparkle. Just
After
for the
unlocking
skill.
trace message from beyond the veil, if there are at least 2 characters following the path of erudition in the team when entering battle, the entire team's crit damage is increased.
What? 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 What?
Furthermore, the effects of the trace aloofly
How much? Bro, you can't just go over it. How much?
honest are enhanced, adding a guaranteed minimum target count for targets hit per attack, enabling the Herta to regenerate energy faster. The target with the highest number of interpretation stacks will receive additional interpretation when attacked by an ally. If the target is attacked by a character following the path of erudition, they will receive additional interpretation. So this is the question. Targeting her enhanced skill on the enemy with the most interpretation stack optimizes its single target and AoE damage potential. But if the enemy with the highest interpretation stacks is a small fry...
80? She gives 80%? She gives 80%. She gives 80%. She gives 80%? That is as much... Oh my god. That is as much as Sparkle without her light cone. That is literally as much as Sparkle without her light cone. The only difference is Sparkle gives an additional 10% crit rate with her light cone. And she gives an additional, I believe, 30 crit damage. 30 additional crit damage. So it's 110. Oh my god. But that's going to be very SP hungry. But you can put... But no. Sunday with his light cone is very SP positive. I think I'm having a headache. Y'all who are pulling for Fugue and Firefly, please stop. Do me a favor and stop pulling. I didn't figure it out. Do me a biggest favor and please put that shit down. Like every time I'm hearing about Herta, Firefly will not give you this, okay? Firefly will not give you this. Fugue will not give you this. Stop pulling on Fugue and Firefly. I knew they were a bait, but like stop falling for it.
Wouldn't you be
I've been telling you for 3 weeks now. Stop pulling for them. And don't pull for Jing Yuan. He's a bait as well.
all that ammunition?
Oh
In
my god.
response, the kind and beautiful Madame Herta offers a solution only a genius could think up.
And she's good for simulated universe. And she's good for... Oh my god, pulling Fugue because she fucks girl. Big. Don't give me my weakness. I have a weakness for foxes. I really like foxes. Big, don't do that to me. Big, that is unfair. You might be correct. But you're a tyrant. I like foxes, but don't remind me. Stop it.
That's right.
Put that down.
Herta's ultimate rearranges interpretation stacks among all enemies, ensuring higher stacks are direct.
And her skill buffs the enemy. By the way, when you use her skill, it buffs the enemies. It buffs the allies. It buffs the allies before they go into battle. And it has a specific... You can see the map. You can see where the treasures are. Oh my god. They did make her like... She's the new meta. Is she the new meta? Did they make her the new meta? Is she gonna be stronger than Aglia? But she doesn't do true damage. But there's the Remembered Trailblazer. Because the Remembered Trailblazer has a buff. Because Meme gives a specific buff based on her attack that would make the entire team do true damage based on her attack. So you don't even have to worry. So if she's that busted, and the meme, she gives crit damage based on her crit damage, and then Herta gives a crit damage, and then Sunday gives a crit damage and crit rate, and then meme gives it makes all of like the team do true damage based on her attack. And then if you have a Venturine that does follow up and has an amazing shield, you can put in 2 DPSs and you don't have to worry about speed. But because you can focus on speed, you don't have to focus right now on building crit damage and crit rate inside of your relics. You can prioritize speed in your relics and survivability. Okay. This entire meta, whatever you know, yeah, she's an Emenator like Acheron, of course she's broken. But like, that's amazing. But like, I did not expect like that. I did not expect her versatility. Because Acheron is versatile. Acheron is powerful. Yes, she's versatile in simulated universe. But like, she's kind of specific. Like, not as this. Her talent gives a buff to the team before entering the battle. Gives you all the treasures in the world. She has a specific buffs for the simulated universe because she made it. When she enters the battle, if she has one Erudition character with her, I wonder if one of her Eldions, I'm gonna put a bet that one of her Eldions, if you get it, you don't have to put another Erudition character with you to get that buff. Probably like Acheron, what you said. Probably like Acheron. Maybe it's gonna be her E2. Guess, just a guess. But when she goes in, she gives crit damage. She's able to redistribute the buffs, so you don't have to worry about it. So if you even have Dr. Ratio with her, let's say, for example, if you have Dr. Ratio with her, you don't even have to worry because those are considered buffs. Those are considered towards the debuffs. Those are considered towards the dot. Oh my god.
or rare targets. This ensures the enhanced skill can be used to its full.
And her enhanced skills, yes, it's not considered follow-up. That is true. It's not considered follow-up, but it's considered an enhanced, and it comes in afterwards. So
Potential. Using her technique, the Herta's attack is increased at the start of the next battle for a set number of turns. If basic treasures are in the current area, using the technique highlights the locations of a certain amount of them.
Herta's map, at your service for navigation.
Additionally, after using the technique to enter battle in the simulated universe or divergent universe, the Herta deals true damage to all enemies based on a percentage.
she does true damage. In the simulated universe, she does true damage
Of their max HP at the
based on her percentage HP. Oh my god. Oh my god. You can focus on her build to give her HP. This is the prime time. This is the moment where all of those HP relics are gonna come in handy. If only it was defense. If it only it was defense. All of my pure cursed luck. It would actually be amazing. Yeah, rip that little piggy. It's insane. You can give her the destruction blessing and increase her max HP. Oh my god.
start of each wave.
The great Madam Herta's got your back. So what's the holdup?
Yeah, she does have my back. She has my back, my front, and the entire life.
Go on. Come test.
To sum it up, the Herta excels at handling crowded battlefields with an elite commander, with her enhanced skill at the heart of her offensive strategy. Working alongside teammates skilled at AoEs applies more interpretation on the enemies by eliminating minions or using her ultimate.
I think it's enemy's HP though. I thought it was hers. But I mean, even if it's the enemy's max HP, like hear me out, even if it's the enemies, that will take bosses so much. Like Hule and like bosses who are very, like who have insane HP. I think that would be good. It's a win-win. It's literally a win-win, but let me see again. If it's on the HP of the boss, that would make it easier for her build, so you can focus on her DPS build. But if it's her build, then
the Herta excels at handling crowded wave.
The great Madam Herta's got your back. So what's the whole
universe? Certain amount of them.
Herta's map, at your service for navigation.
Additionally, after using the technique to enter battle in the simulated universe or divergent universe, the Herta deals true damage to all enemies based on a percentage of their max HP.
Oh, it's their max HP, correct. It is their max HP. So that way you can focus on her build as a DPS and you don't have to worry about it. It reminds me of this exact piece. This one, do you remember the one curio that it looks like an Atari? It looks like an Atari disc. You know which one I'm talking about? The purple Atari disc? And it hits the enemy with 30% of their HP or something like that. It reminds me a lot of this. So you are getting this free curio, kind of, sort of.
At the start of
so link
each
shot
wave.
is a must for AoE. Yeah, and she cleanses AoE, and she does follow-up, and it all stacks. 25. So she does it 25, or that little Atari thingy, it does 25. Oh my god, Atari and disc is an oxymoron. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. I've never played Atari, not gonna lie. I don't know what Atari, like. I know what Atari looks like, never played it. Yeah. The scroll does that? Oh, it was the scroll who does it. Correct. It was one of the curios. I don't remember. Because, oh, I flipped them. It was the scroll, it gives that based on HP. And the Atari one is the one that gives weakness based on one of the characters in the team. I always mistake them. I always flip them. I don't know why. But like it makes sense. It always made sense for me, like this Atari thingy, that it made based on their HP. But yeah, it was the scroll based on HP percentage, and the Atari thingy it gives a weakness. Yeah, it gives a weakness. So even if you have a character that does not have a weakness in that enemy, it gives it. Right? Is it a game card? I mean, I don't know. I've never played Atari. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out like what is the name for it. So yeah, game cartridge, Atari disc, whatever the fuck you want to call it, floppy disk. Yeah.
Great Madam Herta's
the parts that
back.
always eats.
So what's
yes,
the
correct. Okay,
Go
that
on.
makes sense.
Come test.
To sum it up, the Herta excels at handling crowded battlefields with an elite commander, with her enhanced skill at the heart of her offensive strategy. Working alongside teammates skilled at AoEs applies more interpretation on the enemies. By eliminating minions or using her ultimate, the Herta can quickly stack interpretation on formidable foes, increasing the damage her enhanced skill deals to them and others. Alright, let's dive into a real...
Bro, everything about her is damage-oriented. Everything about her is AoE damage-oriented. Imagine her with 100% crit rate. Every single time she's gonna crit. That is scary. The team might be Herta, Jade. Oh, I definitely think Jade. Yes, I'm actually surprised. No, Jade has a rerun, right? Yeah, Jade has a rerun. It makes a lot of, it makes a lot of sense. I generally think if I have to pick between Herta, like the small 4-star Herta, and Jade, I would definitely say it's Jade. Like between all of the Erudition characters as well. Like between Himiko, Herta, Argenti, Jingyuan, I would definitely say Jade, yeah. Erudition meta. Honestly, it was the best day of my life. You know why? Because I'm an Erudition main. I'm literally an Erudition main. And I've always spoke about it. You know what's the funniest part? Everybody made fun of me on it because everybody likes Hunt. And I told you, it has its own niche. But I'm an Erudition. I've been using Jingyuan when nobody used Jingyuan.
I built him. In this battle, Madam Herta is teaming up with lead researcher Asta.
Oh my god.
One of her puppets.
Special conditions detected. Activating remote puppet automatic praise mode. Madam
Automatic
Herta
praise
is
mode.
A peerless gem. Madam Herta
I'm not
is
a
an
furry.
unrivaled genius.
Jade needs to be Jade needs follow-up to power up her follow-up though. Think about it for me with Robin. Robin does follow-up, right? Robin considered follow-up, and Aventurine does follow-up. So if you put it with Aventurine, that would make sense. If you put it with what's it called, with Linksha does follow-up, it would make sense. If you put with Robin, I believe her ult, her concerto, it's considered a follow-up if I'm not mistaken. It's a physical follow-up. Let me finish this and let's see.
Thanks to her talent, the enemies enter combat with multiple stacks of interpretation.
So it's not really impossible.
The puppet takes action first, leveraging the Herta's trace to deliver a crushing blow that
And I mean, no, Asta does not do follow-up.
applies interpretation to all enemies.
Nice.
As this hit is from a character following the path of erudition, enemies obtain more stacks of interpretation.
Aventurine, Robin, Himiko, and the Herta is gonna be my main team. Smart.
Next, the Herta and Asta
I like
step
it.
in, using their skills to deal damage and apply more interpretation stacks. Thanks to her.
Okay, Asta is being used in here, not only for the stacks, but she's used for the speed. It's gonna be a very much AoE speed meta. Yet again, I say, you're gonna focus a lot on your speed characters. A lot on speed. That's why, and skill. Obviously, all of them are gonna be very skill hungry. So, Asta, Hanya, Asta, Hanya, Linksha. Yeah, Linksha for speed as well and for follow-up. And for AoE cleansing. Lucha. Lucha on his light cone. He gives speed to the enemies. Sparkle. She's very SP positive and she gives speed on alt. Sunday. Premium. Robin. Premium. Who else? Yeah, basically it's gonna be speed and skill meta. Bronya, you have to be careful. I say it again. If you're gonna use Bronya, just be careful a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot. Bronya is very hungry. Very. I can't tell you how much. It's insane. If you have Bronya with you instead of Sparkle, you're dead. You're gone. You can't even use. No, gone, out. You have to give up a lot of things for her. Most like since the MC. Oh, the MC gives a skill back, but doesn't it? No, it gives speed. It gives true damage capabilities. It gives crit damage, and it gives speed. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Full fugue, and I already had Firefly, but I think I have enough to get Herta. Yes. Yes.
Now, following the ultimate, let's join Madam Herta and analyze.
Let me tell you, Fugue is like Jinglu. Okay? It's viable for a couple of updates, and then afterwards it's forgotten. Genuinely speaking. I'm gonna tell you I told you so.
Whether anyone can withstand this earth-shattering blow. Obviously they can't. Alright then, that's a wrap.
That is insane.
Such a rush to clock out? You've barely
It's
scratched
easy,
the surface of
C6 MC.
even 1,000th
Correct.
of Madam Herta's talent and accomplishments. Trying to capture Madam Herta's beauty in under 10 minutes?
What
Aren't
the
you
fuck?
ashamed of yourself?
Oh my god. Those
You can't
puppets
clock
are
out.
insane.
I haven't
They would
finished
eat me.
singing Madam Herta's praises.
I'm not rushing to clock out, but the production team sets a hard runtime. If I could work under the great Madam Herta, forget about clocking out.
I love this so
I'd
much.
work for free.
That is insane.
Ba-ding.
Ba-ding.
What's happening?
Keyword detected. Initiating workflow.
Huh?
Madam Herta has just granted her approval. Show some gratitude.
Oh my
The
god.
personnel contract
They're
amendment is now in effect. As of
There's
this
literally the
moment,
cult
you
of
are
Herta.
officially an outsourced
That is
employee
literally
of
the cult of
Madam
Herta. Mom, she's watching it.
I don't care if you're happy, but here's to a happy partnership.
So many Hertas. Insane. Scary at best. Oh my god, that was so adorable though. I love this so much.